Alright guys, BLM here, back, another live stream. I guess they're fucking doing this. I guess they're streaming on a Friday. Um, yeah, this is gonna be a shorter stream. I don't intend on streaming for super long here. Really, the only reason I'm genuinely the only reason I'm streaming right now is because I want to talk about Traitors. Um, if it wasn't for the fact that I won't be back until Traitors episode 2, or like week 2, came out, I would not be here. I generally would not bother streaming right now, but again, we're here. Um, so yeah, I'll probably just be here for I don't know, maybe until like 1 or so. Uh, I did get everything packed at least, so at least I did that. But I haven't worked on the rumor mill video. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Traitors is over. I can't believe they finished the season so quickly. um, I've been saying this for the last like 2 weeks that I'm gonna stream like randomly like at some point before, because like I'm gonna be gone next week, or like for about a week. I'm back on Thursday. So no stream on Sunday, no stream on Wednesday. I will stream Thursday when I get back though, which will be after the next episode of the Traitors. Um, but yeah, again, the only reason I'm even here right now is because I want to talk about this week of the Traitors. But season aired in June. I mean, yeah, I mean, obviously. But yeah, like, yeah. I mean, I think that pretty much just, yeah, tragic. Yeah, pretty much. It's just like, that's rough. I think the season for me, like so far, is playing out like as poorly as it could. Um, Stream tonight just for talk about Traitors. Because I'm gonna be gone. Uh, I could have I could have streamed tomorrow night. Which I didn't realize until yesterday. I could have streamed tomorrow night because like I didn't realize, like I thought I would have to be like up super early on Sunday. Turns out I don't have to be up super early. So I could have streamed tomorrow in retrospect, but I already said I was going to stream on Friday at the end of last stream, so I was like, whatever, I'll stick to that. But yeah, I'll be honest, I don't really care that much about the season at this point. For me, at this point, it really is just like Tiffany is my main like source of intrigue right now. Uh, like I'm still like Tiffany's fun. Like I'm happy she's getting like a decently sized edit. I don't know how much longevity she necessarily has. Like it definitely feels like they're like setting up this like battle between her and Colton. Which I hope she wins that. I mean, please. Um, yeah, that is the thing. Like her aligning with Michael Rapport is definitely weird. That being said, like I don't think it's necessarily like I at least get the strategy from her point of view. Um, I don't even know if it's necessarily good strategy because like I think the issue with it is that like by attaching yourself to someone that is so like chaotic and everything, people are going to pick up on the fact that like, okay, well then like again, we're gonna eventually vote him out because he's a traitor or whatever, and it's like, well then you're associated with someone that we think is a traitor. Um, Congrats Colton for winning. He's getting a good edit, but it's like, is he really gonna make it all the way to the end? Like, I feel like he's like the Peter Weber of the season. Like, obviously, there's a chance he's the Dylan Efron, but I don't know if I would have faith in him like making it all the way to the tail end. I will say I feel very good about Rob R. Like Rob R. Like unless he makes like some massive mistake along the way, like I feel like he's the type of player that should have this locked. Like it doesn't seem like anyone like suspects him at all. He's able to play like pretty like low key and everything. Like yeah, I just think he's like seemingly a very solid player, which is very funny considering I was not expecting that from Robar. Fuck Taylor Swift. But yeah, like the Donna Kelsey of it all is just like, eh. Like I didn't feel like she ended up bringing that much. Like obviously they wanted her for the appeal of the Taylor of the Swifties and everything. Um, but yeah, I don't think it was the right choice to make her the secret traitor for sure. And in general, at this point, I'm kind of out on the secret traitor. Like I do feel like it's just like it doesn't really add too much. Especially with the way they're handling it, like because they're essentially handling it as just like a week 1 twist, and I feel like to me that just like it just feels pointless. Like it just feels like a gimmick that they're just putting here to like, oh, so we're doing something new. Traitors UK is really good. I will say Traitors UK has been very good. Traitors UK has been better than Traitors US so far. And like, to be fair, Traitors US isn't even that bad. But I think the results of this season are very disappointing. How long am I streaming tonight? Not that long. Probably like 2 hours. Uh, I think Rob R is most likely betray. Yeah, I think. I don't know how much I could talk about that. I will say I am. Yeah, maybe we should do a spoilers thing. Like, it's not actually spoilers. Like, I don't know for sure, but like there is some speculation I have based on like spoiler related things. Um, that might be for later. There's not proper spoilers, but there's like things that were said that make me feel certain ways about the direction of the season. But um, we'll talk about it. Maybe we will. I don't know. Like, it's not even like generally it's not like an insider. It's literally just interviews people have been doing and like have been like kind of like being yeah, I don't know how much to really talk about it now. Um, Jam Jam said to be your worst winner pick. Yeah, a bit underwhelming with Jam Jam. I thought he would be a lot more like palatable in the house. Like it seems like everyone's like I like generally like Natalie Anderson seems to be in the spot that I thought Jam Jam was going to be. Like, it seems like no one's talking about Natalie Anderson, which I guess I can talk about this because it ended up not mattering. Um, I thought Natalie Anderson was fucked coming into this, and I think that's what makes the Rob murder so much more shocking to me is that I really felt like by some of these interviews we were getting before the season that it felt like Rob made it a decent, like at least like halfway or so. Like, Natalie Anderson did like an interview where she was talking about how like, oh yeah, I had such a big target on my back, and no one cared about Rob. Rob didn't have a target on his back, but it's like Rob literally got fucking murdered because he had a target on his back. And like Natalie doesn't seem to have a target on her back, so it's like, I don't know, it was just such a weird interview in retrospect. Um, but yeah, I think the first 3 episodes. Yeah, I did see that. I didn't see it until after the fact, but I did see that the first 3 episodes were spoiled. Um, Thankfully, I didn't get spoiled on anything of the actual episodes before watching it. Um, Colton, Tiffany make it kind of far. They're gonna end up. Yeah, kind of. I mean, kind of. I don't know. You would also want to keep that around, like, because like if you're in that big of a feud, if you're like Colton, you kill Tiffany, then people are gonna be like, well, yeah, it was Colton that killed Tiffany. Think we'll see Rob back? I hope so, but I'm not. I don't have that much hope. I've not actually seen the confessional counts. I've not really looked. Um, yeah, I did find that funny. Like, I was wondering that. Like, are they still thinking this is like Boston Rob? Like, when they look up Rob Survivor, do they find Boston Rob and still think that this is Boston? Like, Rob Cicino is Boston Rob? Um, oh yeah, 100%. I think he got very good at it. For sure. I just don't know if he's like he's the third boot of the season. Was this? Oh yeah, I did see this. That Ashley won't be on 42, which is disappointing. Tara, Kristen, Caroline were purple until episode 3. Really? Were they? I thought we saw a lot. I mean, like, I guess confessionals isn't the end all be all, but like I feel like we've seen a decent amount of Caroline. And Tara's been there here and there. Kristen definitely has been purple. Like I could not like yeah, she just hasn't been doing anything, and that's why like I was set up for disappointment coming into the murder. I felt pretty like when we were getting into that second murder. I felt pretty confident it was going to be Rob. Because like the other options were like Monet, who like it could have like theoretically it could have been Monet, but like I still feel like Monet didn't get that big of an edit beforehand. Kristen, who wasn't even on the fucking show. And then Caroline, who also like was one of the quieter edited people. They were like, well, I feel like it's likely gonna be Rob. And two, I thought this was Derek. Like what was it? Like midway through last season where he didn't get murdered. But still, it's like I felt it was pretty apparent it was gonna be Rob murdered. Uh, yeah, I mean that is insane. That Rob has been taken out by another Rob again. Yeah, Mark Ball. I'm disappointed by Mark Ballas because I knew that he was like a big fan coming into this, where I was expecting to get a a bigger edit and like be playing more of a role on the season. I'm like, I get it. I get what they were doing with the no gamers, but I don't think it worked. Obviously, um, I think what the Traitors needs to do, I think they just need to do random at this point, because like I think it's like, I don't know. It's like, because the thing is like, what I watch the show for obviously is like to see the gamers in the turret for the most part. Like I think my ideal turret would be like 2 gamers, 1 non-gamer. Um, but like obviously I know I'm not like everybody, so it's like obviously it's like from their perspective, it's like they don't want it to be meta, that there's always going to be, and like also it's just better for the game if you don't know who, like the breakdown of the Traitors anyway. Um, but yeah, I think they went too far in the other direction. I did actually see an article. There was an article that came out today, from like a production insider, that claimed that production was very upset with how the season played out or whatever, with the Traitor picks and everything, that they felt like they messed up and went too far in the other direction. Um, which, yeah, I think they did. Oh, that was a great video. That was a fantastic video. I might rank the Palau players. I might, like, if I do, I might just do Palau. But yeah, we might do Palau. Um, Dorinda only has 4 confessionals. Again, like I just think at the end of the days, like confessionals don't really matter as much on Traitors, because like Traitors like is a show where like the confessionals are always going to go to the Traitors. Like you're very like rarely seeing like the perspective of the faithfuls a lot of the time, to where like the faithfuls get a lot of screen time still, like through like the scenes around the castle and everything, but you very rarely see the confessionals from them. Harry got 0 confessionals. It's interesting because like Harriet's like a big player, right? uh Rob R's the most. I mean, that makes sense. Yeah, like Colton's like the Dylan Efron of the season, like, and the Peter Weber. He's like the one faithful that like gets a good amount of confessionals. Um, which like really dance for Colton. Uh, Trace USA is on track to have a bad season. Um, I mean, like at least with AU2, at least it's a unique season. But yeah, I don't think it's worse than AU2 as of right now. But we'll see. Um, am I less excited to see Aubrey or Stephanie? Probably Aubrey. I don't like Stephanie, but like I think there's at least a chance she makes good TV. I mean, I don't know if you've seen the video or not, but like, I literally just rewatched it right before stream, which is so fucking funny. Um, I got like a sliver of work done in the Rumo video today, which yeah, I'll probably just work on that the rest of the night after I finish stream. I did not know Colton was gay. He's never said that. It's never been revealed. Um, yeah. Thoughts on 50 preseason going on? I think it's fun. I'm having a lot of fun with these videos. I'm putting a lot of clips from the video that came out today in the Narumo video. I already download the entire thing and put it in to the timeline. So expect clips from that eventually. Um, Aubrey, like, I just have no opinion on Aubrey. Like, is my thing of Aubrey. Like, I don't hate Aubrey. I just think she's fine. Like she, like there's just no emotion attached to Aubrey for me. Um, Steph targeting Q is a big mistake. It is. Um, when Michael Rapport ends up a winner, that would be depressing. Beast Games, I think Traitors is better than Beast. I don't think Beast Games was good. Like I think Beast Games was actually like pretty bad. For his first batch. Will I release the room before the 6th book of? I mean, yeah, but don't know when. Again, I am on pace for it being done early March, which is not good, but we'll see. I am. I actually got like, considering I've had like very little time to work on the video, I've actually gotten a decent amount of it done in the last 2 days. I got like what 7 minutes done. I think I'm at the 1 hour 15 minute mark. Um, which like as the video gets along, I feel like it's gonna go a bit smoother because like I'm starting to get to the point where like I feel content with how I edited the video the first time around. So like when I got to the theme reveal, like that was a section of the video that I felt pretty good about. So like I didn't really have to re-edit a lot of that. Like it was mostly fine. So I feel like we're gonna get more of those sections as we get along. So, again, we'll eventually get done. Aubrey clearly doesn't care about being on 50. Yeah, I don't know if I don't know if I'm getting this like desire from her, from like what we've gotten of her so far, but like also it's like, I mean like we'll see. Oh yeah, I did grade the draft already, the trader draft, which I was what 2 out of 4 on the traders. Not on the draft. I'm just talking about in general, like who I thought was gonna be traders. Like obviously Lisa was a trader, which I expected. Then Donna was a trader. The other two, was it Rob? I was not expecting at all. Like that definitely came out of left field for me. Candace, I thought was an option. There were other reasons I didn't think Candace. We'll talk about eventually. I've literally said this for the last like what 2 weeks of streams that I'm gonna not stream on Sunday this week because I'm going on a cruise. I'm gonna stream like a random day beforehand to talk about traders. Yeah, I was 1 out of 3 on the draft. I got Lisa. Hope I don't drown. Hopefully I don't. We'll see. Keep voting for D makes you realize how much I miss. Yeah, 100%. Like, I mean, I have it downloaded. I guess I could show it. Because I've already put it in the Rumo video. Like, I have that entire video downloaded. If I can find it, again, just way too much shit. I was actually planning on playing Mind's Eye, but yeah, I'm probably just not, right? That's how this typically goes nowadays. Where the fuck is it? Oh, I think I actually named it 50 this time, so it's actually like towards the top. 50. Wait, are all the audio things on? I think they are. Okay. Isn't it EW? Oh, this one. Oh, wait, fuck. Is it download on this computer? I guess we'll see. Oh, it is. Okay. Okay. So the clips I'm putting in the video. This I'm putting in the video. Oh, wait, not. Fuck. She didn't get to it.
Coach versus Riz God. And I'm doing something the Warrior.
Okay, yeah.
His 7-year-old woman who
this part.
47-year-old woman who reads a lot of romantasy books.
I think when I like first get to Jenna, I'm gonna put this line.
Because I am a 47-year-old woman who reads a lot of romantasy books, and he calls himself the Dragon.
I will say this was very cringy though. And like the thing is, like most of these people are joking in these responses. And I think that's like, I actually hate that. I wish they like said, no, take this fucking seriously. Like, who you're actually gonna go after. And like some of them did, but like both like Rizzo and Jenna were like just made like joke votes.
I am firmly in Camp Dragon.
Yeah, this was cringy.
Dragon Slayer? Those things are ancient and majestic. Leave them alone. Dragon Slayer.
Oh yeah, that's making the video also.
I do read a lot of romantasy.
What else is there in this?
Dragon Slayer. You gotta go home.
I love like that's the only thing Colby said.
Colby, I'm voting you off.
Oh, yeah, this was funny too.
Airport, you took the stairs instead of the escalator, and we all judged you for it, because you're a pick me.
That's gonna make the video.
Smack about me, saying I was chaotic. So I'm excited to vote you off.
I love she just crumbles the paper.
Colby. See you in Texas. It's stupid. But it was.
What else is there? Oh yeah. Oh, obviously the best part. Where is it? Did I pass it? Oh no, here it is. Best part. That's making the video 100%.
Physical and social and strategic game you can play. I do not want to be anywhere.
Yes. Oh, also.
Near you when I'm playing
Wait,
this game.
where is it?
So that's why you gotta go first before you can make it too far in this game and win again.
Here. Oh wait, no. Oh, wait, is it later? Fuck.
If there's
yeah, there.
If there's gonna be a 2-time winner on this season, it's gonna be me.
I'm pretty sure she wasn't supposed to talk about that, right? In the preseason. but whatever, I guess.
Sorry, you'll be missed. Maybe you should wear shoes on the beach. Don't wear sandals around me. Good luck. You've already won.
I love Q.
This is a hard one because I really don't know him. Cute. He messaged me on Instagram a bunch of times and never said anything about the game. Just said weird stuff.
This might make part of the
like
video
Happy
too,
Mother's Day.
even though it's not
And then,
funny.
like, how hot
Well,
is
actually,
it
no.
in
Happy
that
Mother's
song?
Day will make the video. I forgot about that. That's something I was gonna
And
do.
then, like, how hot is it in that sauna? And I was like, okay.
This is funny because like we knew Q was like talking to Stephanie, but it's like funny that like it was him like trolling her, I guess.
And like, how hot is it in that sauna?
Yeah, Kirsty knew Savannah. I mean, again, everyone knew Savannah won.
I was like, okay. And then he
Like-
friended me.
Like we all
And since I
knew.
friended him, he hasn't even looked at me. So I think he should.
Yeah, Happy Mother's Day will be
Just
for
message him
when Genevieve
everyone.
is on the
You
cast or
voted off
something.
Mariah because you said she was like me. I'm just returning the favor.
Sorry, Q.
Need winners.
What else is there? Oh, here.
Because I heard a rumor that she won season 49, and we don't need winners here.
Again, like everyone knew Savannah won. Like obviously, like not 100% knew, but like everyone suspected she won. Like 100%, Savannah was coming into the season with the target of a winner anyway.
Okay. All right.
Which is why I would think that Savannah would be pretty screwed coming into this.
I want to vote off first is Kyle.
Yeah, a lot of Kyles
Kyle.
also.
Bro.
I'm surprised that Ozzy voting for Kyle, by the way, because like I know Ozzy was going to a lot of charity events that Kyle was at, which I find that interesting.
Bro, no.
Also, like, actually, I didn't even talk about this. Like, actually taking this seriously, if Savannah is targeting D, that's pretty dumb, right? Like, D should be, like, a shield for her. Like, D should be her, like, #1 ally. Like, why are you targeting D? Like, that makes no fucking sense, but whatever.
Kyle, you just won $1 million yesterday.
That'll also
Played
make the
too
video, I
good
think.
of a game. You're a talented beast, and you're savvy.
Dude, he looks so...
already?
He looks
And you got this
rough.
lockstep alliance with two other people that are here.
You have something to prove.
Rizzo.
Oh, this also...
Kyle.
Sorry.
I don't know why I find this so funny. Just the way he says this.
Rizzo, my man. Rizzo.
Like, it's funny when you, like, hear what he says immediately after that. Which is like, I don't know you. Which is like, why are you calling him your man then?
Sorry, babes.
But I'm voting you
But,
out
yeah.
because I don't got any game tape on you, okay? You know everything.
Unfortunately, the devil that you know
Is there anything
a-
else funny in
Look,
this?
I'm having flashbacks of Russell. Rizzo, I'm not sure if you are Russell. So there's another.
So you gotta go.
Sorry, dude.
I think Joe
Oh,
is
here.
the best positioned player
There we go.
coming into
My
season
queen.
50. He is on everyone's
Uh,
mind because season 47 just
Thank God,
aired,
she knows.
And he has proven himself to be extremely strong.
See, this is
very
why she's
sharp
Mother
and
Vive.
social, and he played a loyal game, which is going to appeal not only to the new era players, but definitely.
Oh
to
yeah,
the
and yeah,
older
full
players.
view of the
I
Bob.
think he's
We
gonna
have
be
it.
one of the
It's
hardest
real.
to vote out of this game. So as much as I love him, if I had my way, he would be the first one to go. I've always
Yeah, I mean, she's right. Also, I've on
write
this.
your name down, but you're not here.
Yeah,
I'm
she just
voting
wants
out
to be hated,
Genevieve
doesn't she?
instead, Because there's only room for one.
She's actually wait. I just realized she's pissing off both audiences. Like she's pissing off the Twitter audience by voting Genevieve. She's pissing off the Facebook audience by voting Boston Rob.
Puzzle lying queen.
Yeah, that's making the video also.
Jonathan, I just don't see a world in which the two of us can
Which-
ever work
yeah.
together.
That's about right.
Not enough room for this many on-fire co-hosts on this beach.
Which
So you gotta go.
yeah, just tell us you have a
Gotta get
pregame
out.
alliance with D.
Man has everything.
Oh, this is making the video also.
Charlie, I'm sorry.
You might say, you know, he's handsome, he runs marathons, he's a Harvard lawyer, he's charming, he's nice, he's humble, he's all those things. You know, if that's your kind of guy, he's your guy.
But I don't know anything about Taylor Swift.
But most of all, what makes it
Oh yeah, I found this very funny too, which I guess I'll play at the end.
comes across normal.
And I think we're complete opposites.
The greatest threat to someone like me are people who blend into the background. I can't let them slide by. So if I get
Yeah,
a chance
Emily is on 50. Thank
this
God we
is
finally
gonna
can
vote.
see it.
I love you, bro.
Is this it? I think this is it, right? Except that's just the. Yeah,
Who I
okay.
wanna vote
Yeah,
for.
this I found funny. Like I
See, don't
when
know
we get to
who I wanna
Jonathan.
vote out yet. I hadn't played. Oh shoot.
This, like, what the fuck is that voice?
Vote out yet. I hadn't played. Oh shoot.
Like he sounds like a mix of Rupert and Ben in this moment. Like, what the fuck happened to him?
Out yet? I hadn't played. Oh shoot.
Like, that does not sound like Jonathan. Like, he just sounds like a completely different person in that, like, one moment. Yeah, yeah, that's the, yeah, I used him yelling Taylor Swift. I'm gonna use Q's thing for D, yeah. Actually, I don't have the Rumo video open here, but yeah, I have a lot of clips in there already from this. Hit puberty, yeah. Yeah, it's like, what, like,
I don't want to vote out yet. I hadn't played.
it's such a weird,
Oh shoot.
he's just got, like, really, like, I don't know, like, grumbly. Derek Chavez says he wants to be on Survivor. I mean, wouldn't, like, most, I feel like a lot of reality people would want to be on Survivor, right? I might use the Jonathan Charlie stuff. I'm realistic. I'm using. I think I'll probably use a decent chunk of this video. Like I think I'll use the really both the Charlie things from Jonathan and Christian. I don't think there's much to get out of this. Maybe I can do something with this one, the on fire thing. I'm definitely using this for Genevieve. Definitely using this because it's Mothervieve. How could I not? I'm gonna use the Rizzo my man because I could just find it funny. And what about Amanda Kimmel? I don't think anything about Kyle's particularly interesting. I might use the winner line here. Actually, this is the thing too that's interesting. I actually have to, like, I can re-edit the back part of the video when I talk about the 4-9 players now, because, like, initially it was obviously meant to come out before 4-9 finished. So, like, it was going to be this, like, big spoiler section of, like, hey, you can't, yeah, like, if you don't want to be spoiled, you can't watch this part of the video yet. Yet now it's like, oh, this is just part of the video now, because, like, like, obviously we know Savannah's won now. So, yeah, I'm going to have to restructure the end of the video now. Yeah, again, this is just iconic. Like, it's so funny how, like, he's mentioned it twice. Like, if this was just the one time Q mentioned these, like,
Maybe you should wear shoes on the beach. Don't
Game you can
wait,
play.
where's the first one?
And I opened the game once, and I looked at your feet. And your toes are big.
Like, he's
And I
done
don't
it
like
twice.
But now
In, like, the 2 pieces of 50 preseason we have. He's done it both times. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, streaming because of gonna be gone soon. Yeah, it's definitely a bit, right? Like, I mean, like, I think Q, and this is why I said when, like, this is what I thought Q would do coming into this, but, like, I feel like Q's just gonna ham up everything, right? Aubrey's vote for Q. I don't know. Maybe. I have Q talking about Aubrey. I don't know if there's that much use of Aubrey's vote for Q, especially because she doesn't really say much about it.
like Happy Mother's
She just says, "Hey,
Day,
I'm voting for you to because you voted for, or you
in here, he
voted
hasn't
out
even looked at
Mariah
me.
or whatever."
Messaging everyone.
Returning the
Where is it?
favor. Me, I'm just returning the favor.
Maybe I'll do that line.
So I think he's shady.
But I'll use
and
this
I
for
think he's
preseason
messaging
stuff.
everyone.
Or, like, pre-gaming stuff, I mean.
In dragon. Like, he's a dragon slayer? Those things are
Then,
ancient
yeah,
and majestic. Leave him alone.
It's so
Dragon
cringy.
Sayonara, buddy.
Yeah, that's the funny thing. Like, Mariah is 100% getting mentioned on 50. Like, it is funny that that's the world we're in. Reading Sierra Easton's nachos. What are we doing? Bobby and Mariah met before? I have no clue. I don't know how much, like, how many things she... Wait, why am I logged in? Whatever. Coming to N Woke Survivor, obviously. I mean, it would be funny. It would be very funny if Q is just that way. Mariah 46, we're talking about. Yeah, I heard about Tent Gate, which, yeah, it's funny. Wish we could actually get footage of it. Yeah, and that's the one thing that, like, the one, like, cool thing about having this video out so late is that I can actually include 50 preseason stuff into it. where like I assume we're gonna get interviews about like casting process stuff soon, so like that's gonna be more stuff to add at the end. Yeah, not 42, Mariah. Traitors Diminishing Returns. I mean, I like season. Like I saw like people shitting on season 3. It's like I like season 3. I think season 3 is a great season. But yeah, I think this season so far has not been great. I'm gonna see if I can open the Rumo video. Should I risk it? That's not even in episode 4, is it? The Survivor thing for Beast Games. I assume it's near the finale, isn't it? Like you would think at least. Like is it if it's next episode? Like that's just kind of strange. I feel like. Because like I assumed that they were gonna do it to like promote Survivor 50, which you would think they would do that like later on. Enjoying this trailer season so far. I think it's fine. Like I think for me it's definitely missing like part of what I've liked from the last few seasons of like how much the gamers were involved in things. But yeah, I thought it was fine, and then obviously Rob going out was just like, God, that was a gut punch. But outside that, it's been an okay season. I think the Donna vote off was kind of lame. Just because it's so obvious that that was gonna happen. Wait, what was this tweet? Can we stop lumping in Survivor of BB as gamers because these two are probably the only ones? I mean, I guess. Michael's just a poison to watch. Yeah, Michael's rough, but like also, I kind of it's like I have very conflicting opinions of Michael just because like obviously I just hate him as a person. But also he is bringing a lot to the show. Like he is like such a chaotic player, but like it's to the point where like I think it would have been great if he got voted out. Like I think if he got voted out this last episode, that would have been the perfect ending for Michael Rapport. I feel like the fact that he's like staying in and might actually like make it to the end and like just be kept around because he's like people just don't take him seriously. That's a bit rough. Like I think there's definitely a chance he's like the Tom Sandoval of the season, where like he's just kept around until like right before the end. John Rocker stuff? What John Rocker? There's new John Rocker stuff? I think part of Traitors is the Traitors aren't playing bad, and it's more fun when they are. Yeah, like I think that generally, I think the Traitors are playing fairly well. I mean, like I think Rob Arns, like specifically, is playing very well. Candace is playing like a little sloppy, but like I think at least strategically, like they're playing fairly well. I think they're making the right decisions with who to murder and everything. Reaction to Michael is like Will Neff's reaction to Max. I mean, yeah, I can kind of see that. I assume Will Neff's not watching Survivor tonight, right? He's like playing Minecraft or something. Lace Up Lauren, I believe, is watching the finale of Amazing Race 20 right now. So that's something. Thoughts on Portia? Like, funny, but like I saw that Portia, like in Exit Press, has been claiming that that they edited it that way, which like who knows. But she's claiming that like they edited it in a way to make her look worse, because it fit the story of the season. But no, Candace has been fun. I do think Candace has been like I think Candace is like kind of the standout traitor like character wise. So far, like Rob, I think is playing the best, and like he's obviously getting a lot of content. But like I don't know if like Rob's particularly like entertaining. Like he's just fine. Like Candace is the one that's like okay, she's actually like a fun character and everything. She's only 39. I think that's around where I've expected. Maybe I would have said like 45 or something, but yeah, somewhere in that range. Is Candace better than Phaedra as a traitor? I think Candace is a more interesting player. Character-wise, I think probably Phaedra is better, but we'll see. It could definitely change as we go along. Least favorite contestant on Vets and New Threats? I don't even know if I can name you most of the cast at this point. uh, yeah, it's like yeah, who knows the real story of Portia. That's the conga line. I thought that was insane. Like I don't know how people didn't see through that. I'm like obviously Rob did, but like I don't know how most people didn't. But also weird with Rob. Yeah, it's weird that like he told Candace about it when like Candace was the one that started to like and like yeah, like at the end of the day it didn't matter. Like like got murdered without that knowledge. But I was like Rob did like play that kind of poorly, right? Like going to the person that started a conga line and tell that person about which like he suspected was like a traitor thing, and then like went up to that person and said, "Oh, I think the traitor's doing a murder in plain sight." It's like, yeah, that's pretty dumb. But also like it didn't matter. And like it probably would have. Like the thing is, like I think even if it wasn't a murder in plain sight, Rob probably gets murdered there because of that. Um, but still, it's like, yeah, not the ideal play there. But again, good on him for like recognizing it at least. Yeah, I did like that she protected him. Like really, the housewives in general seem to like Rob. Like Caroline was also talking about how like, oh, we need to keep him around because he's smart and everything. To where like, it seemed like socially Rob was doing fairly well, but at the end of the day, it's the Traitors, so like nothing really matters. I think that's my overall take with the Traitors too. It's just like at the end of the day, it's like the game is so random. That's like especially for Rob, who's coming in as a faithful, and I was pretty confident he was coming in as a faithful. Like I just wanted to get a lot of content from him. I think that's really the most disappointing thing about Rob. Like I think Rob getting taken out in the way he was is not the worst case scenario. But like I do feel like we should have gotten more. Like I think if Rob had the same trajectory but just got taken out in like episode 6, 7. 6 up, fuck me, dude. But yeah, if we got taken out episode 6 or 7, I would have been perfectly fine with it. I think that's like, I think we got enough. Like he still got like a pretty good exit from the game, getting shown as like a good faithful, that like had a good read on the game. But yeah, it's like I think the fact that we only got not even 3 episodes, 2 episodes of him, is yeah underwhelming. Yeah, should I get like a 6, 7 like emote or something? Rob see get murdered instead of what? A banish we're talking about? Yeah, I like until we got the short list, and like all the content about how like, oh, Rob knows that it's a murder in plain sight. Like before we got all that, I was thinking Rob was set for like at least mid game. Like I really was not coming into this like batch of episodes thinking that Rob was gonna go. Which I think is what makes it so much more disappointing. Where like there are like I know there were rumblings out there of like placements stuff like that. Like obviously we knew Ian was the first murder. We knew that. Like that was out there already. But yeah, I was not expecting Rob to be the second murder. I think that was definitely disappointing. Mind you, I don't believe it was known how Rob did. Like that's also from what I understand. Like I don't believe there are any actual spoilers for this season in terms of like guarantees of like what exactly happens. Because also I believe that was the thing with Portia. People thought Portia made it to the end. Yeah, like people thought Portia made it to the end because like she said in an interview that like someone's getting cussed out in the finale and they or whatever. She said like something that like implied that like that she made it far and like something like yeah, it's like yeah, people thought like Portia made it. People thought Portia won as a solo traitor. That's insane. Portia said something to that nature though, didn't she? Yeah, I know the Candace one, but I'm pretty sure Portia said something similar to that nature. Like she said something that implied that she made it far. They did have Rob on the after. Yeah, I did watch that, which hopefully it's a good sign. I think Portia was on there too, so it's like whatever. But the class Ron or Michael. I mean, who is she? Who would she be the most bitter at? I guess Well, actually, really, yeah, I guess either one, right? Shocked how good Rob. Yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised with how Rob played for the most part. Or like having watched him play like social deduction games online and everything, like he always like ends up being kind of aloof in those. So it was nice to see him like actually having like some pretty good reads on this. She's been upset with Ron. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, it's like I think that's the tough thing with the Traitors, that the Traitors is like a competition game, yet the network that owns it is like known for non-competition reality shows. Or like straight like that's what this is, right? Like the Traitors that are in there, like they're all like Peacock franchises. It's Love Island and Housewives. Uh oh, is next Merce spoiled? Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, I think I don't know the spoilers or whatever. Like my guess would have been Eric based on edit. I would say game wise, Kristen makes the most sense. Like Kristen is like fits in line with the last couple we talked about, or like last couple that we got of people that are coming off as like very smart and like you want to take the smart players out. Um, but I think Eric like is actually on the show, so like I would lean Eric, especially because how much like content we got about how Johnny Weir like fucked him over. It was Johnny Weir, right? That was his partner during the challenge. Which they just did this on challenge for Traders UK with the same sort of situation where the person that got murdered from it was the person that like got a lot of content about how like like, I feel so bad that this person's still up for elimination. So I would personally bet on Eric. Got a pretty big edit. I feel like he might be a faithful winner. I mean, if there is a faithful win, I don't know who do I even think would win in a faithful win. Like I just feel like personally, I'm in the world where I do think Rob R. Trader win is my like most likely situation. Yeah, I guess Colton, but it's like, can Colton actually make it that far if he's a good faithful? But who knows? Mora actually, I feel like Mora could win. I feel like Mora is actually in a pretty good spot of Rob R being a traitor here. Because like Rob R is not gonna murder Mora, you wouldn't think. And also, yeah, there's like potential for her to be recruited at some point too. I was also like, I guess that's spoilery. I guess I don't know. Should we just do a spoiler section? And like, not even like this is even like a placement spoiler. This is more so a potential recruitment spoiler. But there was something in the in that in that article that came out today that essentially spoils something about the future. Do you think A versus World 2? I think it's very possible. Like I think like it's assumed that they're doing 2 seasons again this upcoming year. So I would not be shocked if the second season is A versus the World 2. I would expect it to at least be some sort of like returning season of some sort. I would love to see Rob on A versus World. Like I was like I do think Traitors, especially considering how good of an edit Rob got. Hopefully this opens it up for like other shows wanting him. Where like obviously if it's a short-lived appearance, but it was still a good appearance. So Portia for A versus World, obviously. Would they want Marianne? I think they would try. I actually think A versus World 2 will be very interesting this time around, considering this is a post-50 world where like people aren't holding out for 50 anymore, and like production won't have as much of a grasp on people anymore. So by production I mean U.S. production doesn't have whatever. So like I could definitely see like, so we knew that they wanted like Jesse and they wanted who are the other people that were in the running for A vs. the World 1 that were New Era? Like some of the, like, I know Katura was one of them, but it's like whatever. Either way, like I could definitely see New Era people showing up on A vs. the World 2. Coach for AU, that would be fun. I doubt Coach would do it though. Like Coach has already said that he's done playing Survivor. Sri, same thing also. Sri, Colby, Coach have all said that they're done, right? Post 50. I like Katura, but like I just think it's a random pick for A vs. the World. Like Katura, like if Katura's on 54 as like second chance too, I'm like, okay, cool. If she's on A vs. the World too, I'm like, what the fuck is she doing there? Can't wait for Hein. Again, the return everyone's been waiting for. Q and Steph's DMs is insane. It is funny. With Wentworth, I believe she. Well, I know that was the situation. She said yes initially and then turned it, like, dropped out because money, right? I think she would say yes if offered again, but obviously, like, I think they would have to offer her more money. I mean, Sandra's already been on AU, but I guess now maybe they would ask her. I believe, like, Sandra, from what I understand, is also seemingly done with Survivor. And again, it's still a spot where, like, it's Sandra, so, like, if you offer enough money, she'll probably still do it, but, like, it seems like she's not, like, dying to play. Fair play, yeah, fair play is very possible. I don't even know, who do you even get from NZ at this point, like, after Lisa? It's like, I don't know, do you get, like, do you want Avi, is the thing? I don't even think you want Avi. I wouldn't want Avi. Yeah, I guess just, like, Dave, maybe? Well, Tess was rumored, right? Tess and Adam were rumored. So maybe them. But I don't know. I don't know if there's anyone I'm, like, dying to see from NZ on A vs. the World at this point. CPay, I mean, I feel like that would be random. Like, I like CPay. And, like, if CPay was on the next returnee season for SA, I'd be like, okay. But, like, I don't know why the fuck CPay's on A vs. the World. Tess would be a waste of a spot. Matt and Dave together would be actually kind of interesting. But also, I don't know if I want two NZ, like, I wouldn't want them to be two of the World Tribe if we're still doing, like, a small, like, if it's 12, like, people on the World Tribe, okay. If we're doing 7, I don't know if I want them to be 2 of the 7. Adam could be fun. Adam's a fun personality. I don't know if, like, legacy-wise he's someone I'm like, okay, like, he should be on there, but, like, at least, like, entertainment-wise, he could be fun. Thoughts on Traitors? I think it's, like, genuinely, it's been fine, but, like, obviously just disappointed about Rob. Was this Robson's the third boot limit? Yeah, we already talked about this. Spent seems T. What is this? Yeah, they could get in our Quebec person for sure. Okay. This is, like, kind of a random-ish grouping. Where is it? This. How do I close this? This is annoying. Whatever, it's fine. Kim Matina, Philip from Dondi, Kendra, Rome, Sugar, Fairplay, Sage, Jawan, Rupert. Rupert, Todd, Danny. Yeah, it seems fine. Todd would be fun. Rupert's Rupert. Yeah, Rome's there. Joan's probably a fun time, right? Fiona for A vs. the World, sure. I genuinely don't understand what the fuck happened on Traitors UK. Like, I'm so like, I don't know how this happened. Like, yeah, it's like Fiona just, like, completely, like, self-sabotaged your game. It's like, I don't understand why she did this. Like, was it just an ego thing? Like, I generally just don't understand why. Okay, that was loud. I have to reset my chat on here because it's broken. Where's it? That one. Yeah, Steven. Yeah, it's like Steven seemed, like, dead to rights, and now he's, like, actually like seemingly fine. Like you would think that he's the safest of the traitors right now, which is kind of insane. Oh my god, why is my CPU usage so high? Oh, I forgot. I have Premiere. Oh yeah, the Rumo video open. I generally forgot about that. I guess I could show that at some point. What is this? Sylvie on 42. I don't need it, but like I also would be fine with it. Was it Dorinda making yeah. Which yeah, good for Dorinda, I guess. Yeah, let's. Yeah, I was gonna play Mind's Eye tonight. I guess I'm just not at this point, right? We're already like an hour ish in. Yeah, this is where I'm at the Rumor video right now. I'll probably get back to it. Okay, I forgot about the audios. Fuck. Wait, what is this? Did I fuck up here? What's this small gap here? What is that? I don't know what that small gap is. Actually, this won't matter. I'm not fucking saving this. Either way, yeah, I'm at what, an hour 16 minutes in. The video, like at this point, is 5 hours 50 minutes 53 seconds. Actually, I could have played Skate. That could have been a thing I did. I forgot about that actually. But yeah, this video at some point getting finished. So I do work tomorrow. But whatever free time I have tomorrow, I'll probably edit this. Edit probably a couple hours after stream. Because again, I'll probably only stream for another hour or so. Yeah, I already graded the draft from last stream. Yeah, we'll rank the Palau players. I think that's probably how we'll end stream. We'll do Palau, at least that way. So like we've done the first 10 seasons. And then yeah, we'll continue on eventually. I'm trying to remember next. Oh yeah, that's what it was. Next stream is gonna be also like maybe a bit short, not in the same way. The next stream will be on Thursday after Traitors, which I will be starting late because I have to actually watch the Traitors, and there's 2 episodes. So yeah, but yeah, like I will be streaming that night. So like again, maybe like 11:30, 12 ish, somewhere in that range. How long is this stream? Again, I'll probably go until like 1 ish. So like 50 minutes or so. But yeah, that stream, yeah, we'll probably continue the ranking on that one. Ever watch a Traitors episode live? Problem is I'm working most of the time that it comes out. Next stream I'm not. But like, I don't know if I want to stream the actual episode. Especially because I can't show it. I think that's the thing about it. Like, I know that like other people do it. Like Puya did it. Corey does it. I don't know. I feel like especially for this, which is a like streamed thing, I feel like it just makes it even weirder. Like if it was live TV, then I feel like that's like at least a bit better. But like, I think for a stream show to not be able to like have it on the screen and everything, it's just a bit weird. No, we're not doing a draft tonight. Because you're coming back for 60. I don't know. Like by that point, she's gonna be what? Like she's going to be 60, right? So it's like I don't know. Well, we'll see. Has anyone ever won 2 season drafts? I think so, right? I feel like someone has. Actually, I don't even feel like fucking opening it. But yeah. Winstree said she's done. I believe she said it both in the preseason like she said it before so yeah, she said it after 50 in like the like she did like a short video thing and saying that like 50's her last time. Also, she said it in the 50 preseason stuff that's been out already. Let's see, I think Jeff retires. I think minimum 60. Mark Burnett said he's going to be there for like Mark Burnett said Jeff's going to be there for Survivor 100. So I mean, clearly Survivor 100. There aren't any CBS traders in that 2 CBS. Okay, so there's info about Michael and Natalie then out there. Then your Reviver. I don't remember if he won the season drafts. I generally don't remember. Will Jeff live this Survivor 100? When is Survivor 100? That's in 25 years. Jeff will be. He might be alive. Like what? He won't even be 90 by that point, right? So he might be alive, but I doubt he'll be in condition to host Survivor 100 though. Yeah, it's like is he just gonna constantly just be there? He's just gonna be just like sit on a throne watching like production. Um, oh yeah, John Rocker is being homophobic and racist again. What'd he do? Like, I mean, I guess maybe I don't want you to post what exactly he said, but still. Headshot Mother V is so powerful. I agree. Again, it's real. The Bob is real. Oh yeah, I guess I could show the clips I had downloaded. If it okay, or maybe I won't. I guess I just won't because if okay, it's fine, whatever. What was the thing? Oh yeah, we're gonna do the yeah, we'll rank the plow players. The Sierra clip. Which Sierra clip? Oh, no, I haven't downloaded that one yet. I have it on my list of things to get eventually, though. Which spreadsheet is it? This one. They see it. Stephanie loves Rapport and the Traitors. That sounds about right. Is there a 50 spoiler thing? Yeah, I don't know what that is, actually. Okay, I think what we'll do, I'll rank the Palau players, and then we'll do a very brief spoiler section at the very end. I think that's probably what we'll do. Which I guess, like, we'll open up for Traitors spoilers, too, just because why not? But, yeah, I'll rank the Palau players here. How long's the stream? Not much longer. Probably like an hour more, if that. What was this clip? Oh, fuck, I never changed the screen back. I mean, do you want to be spoiled on Traitors or not? I doubt Ian's returning. Rob's definitely more likely than Ian. But yeah, what was this?
You know, this whole crap with this cancel culture and the.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Shit, shut the fuck up.
This was staged though, right? But like also it is funny though. Yeah, I believe it is staged. Is Donna the worst U.S. trader? Trying to remember all the other U.S. traders, but probably. Like Dan's not good, but Dan did survive a lot of roundtables, right? Yeah. Cody's not worse. Like Cody survived. Like Cody made it like halfway through the game. How many were left on what? On Traitors? Like, where are we at? Like top 19 or something? Like 4 people have been eliminated. Yeah, that's the thing I don't understand about the Donna thing. It's like if you're gonna make Donna a traitor, like why not just actually make her a traitor? Like to me, it's like it's weird for to put her on like as a secret traitor and everything. Where like at that point, like doesn't that ruin the point of having Donna? Like the point of having Donna on the show to begin with was to like get the Swifties on board. Where it's like to just like get Donna on the show, but then not even show her is like so weird. Like because like to me that was the point of making her a traitor is because you want her on the show constantly, but like you're just making her a secret traitor so you don't show her as much. Christian's worse than Cody, probably. Like I think Cody made like one big mistake and then crumbled from that. I think Christian as a whole was worse. Housewife should have been secret traitor, probably. Yeah, I think Candace would have been a good secret traitor. Even Lisa could have been an interesting one. But I think I would have gone Candace. I think Candace is like like a seemingly like very active player. And I actually think it would have been more interesting if we didn't know if Candace was a traitor or not. Like with the situation of Portia and everything. Did Donna play bad enough? The Swifties. I think no matter what, the Swifties are going to be upset. But yeah, Candace is fun. I think Candace, like, I think that's part of why it would be like. I guess it would be disappointing if Candace was a secret traitor. It's like we wouldn't get as much of her, but like, so I think she would have been a good option. I mean, generally, like, I think I would have probably just made. I probably would have just made a gamer the secret traitor. But then I guess that kind of ruins the point of it. But I don't know. I think that's something that's definitely screwing over the gamers this season, though, is that, like, obviously there's no gamer in the turret. So, like, there's not anyone to protect them. Like, there's no one, like, saying, oh, we need to keep this person around or whatever, because, like, no one cares about them. But yeah, all right. Oh, no, I'm already on the screen. Yeah. Plow. Ranking these players. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with this. Oh yeah, wait, I do have the fuck, I didn't open the player ranking. I guess I have to do that real quick. What a power ranking, I should say. Next celeb season is definitely gonna have 2 gamer I probably. Ashley Purple, obviously. Actually, I only have 2 more of these lists left, right? Until we get to New Era, at least. Or at least until we get to 40. So I'm going to do it from scratch after this. Can't believe it. I actually have to put thought into this. That's the wrong one. Yep, that did not work. This one. I generally don't know what I'm doing with Tom. No, we'll talk 50 spoilers after I rank everybody. Okay, so Ian, Tom, Katie, Jen. Ooh, actually, Stephanie's going to be rough, too. What the fuck do I do with Stephanie on this list? Bobby John. Like, I should have put everyone in reverse boot order. Or actually, no, I should put everyone in. Well, yeah, reverse boot order. So it made this a lot easier instead of me having to, like, essentially inverse most of the list. But whatever. Was Tom Westman called for 50? He said he wasn't. So I assume he wasn't. From what I understand, the only other winners called for 50 were what? Cochran, who turned it down. Tina, who got cut late. Hatch claims he was called, but he's the only person that claims he was called. Aris claims he declined. And is there anyone else? Forgot I had Ashley lower than Kim. Why did I actually? I don't remember why I did. Like, I generally don't remember the rationale for these rankings at this point. I remember it was weird too because, like, I made the second boot ranking around the same time I made this video, and, like, it was me, like, propping her up on the second boot ranking, yet, like, also putting her lower on this. Well, Tyson's on winners though. Oh, wait. We're talking about 50. Oh, wait, I was thinking about 40. Yeah, Tom. I haven't heard anything about Tom for 50. Yeah, I thought we were talking about 40. When we were talking about Tom and like the people I was going through. If we're talking about 50, from what I understand, yeah, what, like, winners that were called were what? Rob, Boss Rob, Tyson, which are confirmed. Sandra and Tony are claimed by Survivors Unite, but aren't confirmed by them. Cochran's confirmed by Matt Van Wagner, which, by the way, I reread the article, and I'm pretty sure he was talking about 50. When he talked about, like, asking Cochran 15 times, and he said no. Because, like, he said, in that, like, same thought, he says, we couldn't get everyone we wanted for 50. Like, I asked Cochran 15 times, and he always said, so, like, I'm pretty sure it's him saying we called Cochran 15 times for 50. Anyway, yeah, Earl is not a confirmed call, but, like, pretty much. Actually, no. Actually, Earl is a confirmed call, isn't he? I think Earl's a confirmed call. Yule is a rumored call. A rumored late call, which makes no fucking sense. And yeah, Marianne, obviously. Vesepia, we just don't know. Yeah, I think that's it. Like, I don't think any other winner was called. So Hatch wasn't, Tino wasn't, Ethan wasn't. We don't know about Vesepia. I could guarantee you Brian wasn't, Jenna wasn't. Again, we don't know about Sandra, but it's claimed that she did. Amber wasn't. Chris wasn't. Or we don't know, but like I can assure you Chris wasn't. Haven't heard anything about Tom, but I would assume he wasn't. Danny wasn't. Aris, haven't heard anything, but I assume he wasn't. Again, Yule speculated. Earl speculated. I think Redden confirmed him, but I don't 100% remember. Todd wasn't. Was it Parvati wasn't? Bob, I would assume wasn't. JT wasn't. Natalie, who the fuck knows, but I assume she wasn't. Fabio wasn't. Sophie, I'm not sure, but I assume she wasn't. Todd was, speculated. I don't know if that's the right term, but like, people thought there was a chance. Like, there's never any information pointing to Todd, but it was kind of like coping. It's like, maybe. Actually, I forgot. Todd was called for Winners at War. I mentioned him when he was given an availability call, but it wasn't beyond that, right? But yeah, he wasn't called for 50 though. Yeah, then Kim, I believe wasn't, but I don't know if that's 100% confirmed. Or confirmed. Denise, I assume wasn't, but again, not 100% confirmed. Coccarino was. Tyson was. Tony, again, was assumed to be. Natalie confirmed wasn't. Mike confirmed wasn't. Jeremy confirmed wasn't. Michelle confirmed wasn't. Adam, I would assume wasn't based on the stuff with him and Jeff. Sarah, no information, but I assume wasn't. Ben, same thing. Wendell was rumored, but I believe it was debunked. Nick, I would hope not. Chris, haven't heard anything, but I assume wasn't. Tommy, haven't heard anything, but also assume wasn't. Erica, haven't heard anything, but I assume wasn't. Marianne was. Gabler, haven't heard anything, but I assume wasn't. Jam Jam wasn't. Again, if they're not calling Jam Jam, they're definitely not calling fucking Gabler and Erica. Then Kenzie wasn't. And Rachel wasn't. And that's all of them, right? Todd's more likely for A vs. the World? Yes, I think so too. Yeah, alright. What do I do with this? I generally don't know. So, like, I think Jonathan Libby, I think, is still at the bottom. Like, obviously, you can say, oh, he was screwed over or whatever, but, like, also, it's like, it seemed like people didn't like him anyway. I would say he's probably at the bottom. I don't know what I do with this in particular. Like, Ian versus Tom is actually difficult, I think, for player ranking. Like, game-wise, I stand by 100%. Ian played the better game. Player-wise, I do think it's rough. Especially because, like, Ian is someone that, like, obviously essentially gives up in the game by the end. I do think if Ian were to play now, he would probably be better, but, like, the issue is that, like, he doesn't even want to play now. Yeah, it's like, I think he's just, like, too nice of a guy, realistically. Like, I think my gut does say I think Tom is a better player than Ian. Tom did Mother on Here's Villain, sure. Karen should be purple, obviously. Yeah, it's like, I think with Ian, it's like, he has the right, like, he has a good strategic mind for the game. It's more so like, will he actually execute? Is the question with him. Genuinely, I think this ranking is very difficult. Like, Stephanie, so like, I think Tom's definitely above Stephanie. Is Stephanie above or below Ian? I think would be a debate. Like, comparing it to people here, is Stephanie that different from like a Jervis? Realistically, I guess she is. Like, too fair, she was more of a. Yeah, I think she is probably better than Jervis. But like, I don't know if she is tier. Like, is she actually like a dark blue tier? This is Stephanie 3. Yeah, obviously, like Stephanie, like realistically, Stephanie doesn't matter, right? Because like I'm gonna adjust it after 50 anyway. I think I need to. I don't know. Yeah, I think I need to figure out where Ian is too in this. Ian would be, I think, at least be light blue. I think it's tough to say Ian is dark blue. Twitch, is Stephanie light blue or dark blue? I think for now I'm gonna go here. Like, realistically, Stephanie's like Guatemala game really is one where like I think she was making like the wrong call almost every single time. Well, Icky thinks that Jonathan say that raw people. I don't know what did Jonathan say. I don't even remember anymore. It was what he called Drea aggressive, right? That was the thing. It was like upset at like thinking that they were calling him racist, right? Yeah, let's see. Okay, I think these are just the top 3, right? I think like, especially because like Stephanie's played multiple times, whatever. Like, I think it's like tough to really say any of these are better than Stephanie. I think Katie's just a tough one too. Oh, Jonathan Palau? Oh, I forgot actually. Well, like I know he said something that like people found offensive. I forgot what it was. I know Kobe's talked about it in post-game interviews. Angie 4, I mean, I mean, obviously not Angie 4, but like I'm actually thinking about where does Angie rank in general. I think she's probably yellow. I'm thinking like, would she be good enough for this? I don't think so. It's not like, I don't think she was like particularly well positioned long term anyway. Scott Lorica for MAGA? Oh no. Oh, did he say the word? I don't remember if it was that bad. Okay, I mean, like, I'll go this. Is Willard... Like, realistically, I think all 3 of these are probably dark red. Like, Willard, Wanda, Jonathan. And, like, obviously you can claim, okay, like, Wanda is, like, she was old, so people weren't going to give her the time of day. Willard, same thing. But, I mean, I think the thing about Jonathan for me is that, like, there's no reason for him to, like, actually be, like, as hay as he was. Where, like, he's the type of guy that, like, you should just do... By the way, I just realized I'm on the mind's eye category, aren't I? It's fine. But still, it's like, yeah, like, there's no reason Jonathan should be, like, anywhere close to the bottom. I don't know if only Karen would not have picked him. Like, I know Kobe wouldn't have picked him. But again, there already talks about, like, we need to vote out Jonathan if we go to tribal first. Yeah, but I mean, like, also, like, how much credit am I giving him for, like, this random twist that is happening? Like, I'm not, like, I don't put much merit into this twist. of like, okay, like one person they pick up. Like that's not the reason why he's at the bottom. The reason at the bottom is because like he's essentially Ryan Aiken. Like I think Ryan Aiken's better than him, I think. Yeah, this is a new update for Mind's Eye. I mean, I don't know if all these colors. That's definitely what Mind's Eye looks like now. Yeah, like Mind's. Yeah, imagine like the developer Mind's Eyes. Like, I thought someone was actually playing my game. Is Coach Maga? I don't know. He claims not. Yeah, I always like. I probably should change the category. The problem is that it like it starts an ad, right? It's like I think that's the annoying thing, and also it's like we're already like so close to the end of the stream, but yeah, I guess I will. Second, sorry, potential ad. But again, I did meet like I was going to play Mind's Eye when I started stream. That's why I put it on the Mind's Eye. Like I literally had it on just chatting, and I was like, no, I'm actually gonna play Mind's Eye, so I'm gonna change the Mind's Eye, and I just didn't play the game. So, oh well. Did Buster Rob chop? Wait, what? Oh, don't want Boston Rob. Oh yeah, completely misread that. Okay. I do think these are the next three. I do think the order is a bit weird with Katie, Jen, and Greg. Where like obviously Katie makes it the deepest. Katie was like the best position on that season. I do think like Jen and Greg feel like better players though. Like while because like the thing about Katie is that Katie was someone that was like so unwilling to make a move against Tom and Ian. And like essentially just like willingly went to the final three of them. So we're like, while I think there is some good like game ability from Katie in the sense that she was able to like put herself in the best position within that majority alliance, she did nothing with that. And essentially just like took herself to the end and to lose. So it's like I mean, I think Katie's better than Kim Johnson. Kim Johnson was even well positioned in her majority. Like Katie was the best position in her majority. Like Katie was in the middle of Jen and Greg and Tom and Ian. Like Kim Johnson was just on the bottom. So like I think Katie's better, but like I do think Katie is still worse than Jen and Greg, who I think were actually like planning to make a move on Tom and Ian, actually had numbers outside of the alliance. But I just think they decided to wait too long. Now the question is Greg or Jen. Because I think that's also a little difficult. Like Greg was definitely more of the alpha, in the sense that we see him doing a lot more. Like we see him like talking a lot more to Kobe, doing a lot more of the strategizing. But also that's what made him a bigger target. Yeah, I feel like when Jen played from the bottom, I feel like Jen played well. To where like I feel like what we saw from, but the thing is like we just never saw Greg play from the bottom, so like that's the kind of a tougher thing with that. Katie's mother was Rob, obviously. Yeah, Katie's mom could have won Palau. Yeah, can Katie beat anybody? I think she could beat Karen. I think that's it though. Jen, because she called out Tom's sexism. I mean, that is a pro for her. Who do I want more 42, Ryan or Brad? Neither. Like, I really don't want either. I guess Ryan, genuinely. I'd rather have Ryan than Brad, but neither. Jen or Greg? Jen versus Katie, final two. I think Tom and Ian vote Katie. Everyone else votes Jen, probably. What are the other votes? You got what? Steph. Wait, fuck. Okay, I forgot how fucked this list is because like all the oolong people are towards the top. Yeah, I think Kobe votes Jen, Janu votes Jen, Karen votes Jen, Steph votes Jen, Greg votes Jen. So yeah. Stephanie, like, there's at least a chance Stephanie votes Katie, but I feel pretty good about her voting Jen. Because I think she looked at Jen as, like, that's her, like, rival out there. To her, like kind of like in a way that you would want to, like, vote for it. Like, kind of like a Chris Noble, Dominic sort of thing. Right now, it lasted Brad in the last 2 seasons they've been on. That's kind of funny. Yeah. I think for now I'll do boot order. I think once we start, like, mixing people together, I think there's a world that switches Jen and Greg. But I think for now I will keep them here. All right. After that, actually, wait, what do I do with Bobby John? I think Bobby John's still, like, around here. Like, even after Guatemala, I don't think there's anything there to, like, really, I don't think Guatemala changes anything. Like, I think Guatemala is literally just the same. Like, I don't think it makes me higher or lower on my opinion of Bobby John as a player. But yeah, I think in general, like, Bobby John just feels like around this kind of part of the list. Yeah, and what the fuck do I do with these people? I'll still go Jolanda next here, and I think Jolanda's also dark red. Like, I think Jolanda, okay, fuck me. Jolanda being, like, this very physical presence and still being, like, the first mover tribe, I think is very bad. Bobby John was a victim of Steph's love for gay people, obviously. That's exactly what happened. She was like, oh my god, I love gay people. That's why I need to vote out Bobby John, someone who I called gay. That's definitely what her state of mind was. Steph and Jen were the OG Genevieve Rachel, I guess, if that's the way you want to look at it. I'm sure there's been one before that, right? Was there one? Not really, I guess. Especially between two women, I guess not, yeah. Yeah, not really. Never mind. Twilight Amy. Actually, I forgot about, yeah. Twilight Amy. That's probably fair. What was this Demi tweet? I saw the one that she made about Colton. Is that what this is? Okay. Why didn't it just open? Which I've obviously not watched Demi on many things. Yeah, I've seen this tweet. But yeah, I haven't seen Demi on many things, but from what I've seen of Demi, I do really like her. Like, she was on Got to Get Out, which, like, she was barely there. But I've seen her on, like, Quinn's live streams and everything. Like, she's a fun person. Like, I don't mind her showing up on, like, other reality shows. Vesepia Kathy? I mean, but Vesepia didn't, or, like, Kathy didn't vote for Vesepia. But yeah, I feel like these are all dark red. I think there's actually a world. Nah, actually, I probably won't still. Yeah, Jolanda at least had people by her side. Yeah, I'll keep it at this. The thing is, I think, like, my gut says Ashley's a better player than Kim. Not that it really matters at all. Actually, yeah, Tina Jerry, actually. I didn't think about that. Oh, did she play Fortnite with Quinn? Yeah, I know that she, what was that one? Oh, they did a draft thing together. And then after the draft, they did, like, another stream where I forgot what the topic was, but they did a stream following that I watched, and I thought, like, they had a fun dynamic on it. You casting for it too? I'd like to see it. Yeah, it's like Ashley, like, if she didn't want to leave, she would have played a decent game. Like, I think Ashley's, like, where Ramona is, right? In the grand scheme of things. Like, I think she's probably in that, like, sort of, probably even higher, potentially. But, like, I think she's, like, in that ballpark. Like, Mitchell Olsen, like, kind of sick, but, like, I like that felt weird to say. But anyway, like, she was sick, didn't really want to be there. But, like, the foundations of her game aren't bad. Jerry with a bob would be iconic. I can't even imagine Jerry with a bob. Like a real bob, at least. What was the tweet? Cool. Natalie's ending the white boo. Yeah, thank God. She's a white ender. My favorite. I love white enders. Suri with a bob. Suri had like something close to a bob at a point, didn't she? I feel like I remember seeing her photo that had her like having like relatively short hair. Bob Crowley with a bob. I mean, he probably. I mean, he is one. But yeah, I'll just put her in that just because I kind of have a good sense that that's where she's gonna be. Yeah, like what the fuck do I do with Ibrahim? Okay, well, either way, like I think she's around here. I think Kim is lower. I think Ashley. Yeah, I feel pretty good. Like I think Ashley feels like a red tier. Or no, Ashley can't fuck. Kim feels like a red tier. Ashley feels like an orange tier. I feel like this feels about right for me. And then what do I do with Janu? Dude, like Oolong really fucks us up. Yeah, fuck Kim. I mean, I'd love to get fucked by Kim. Janu's worse than Ashley. I could see it. I mean, like, obviously Janu just never went to tribal. She was primed. Well, actually, no, she went to tribal once. Well, technically twice. But I mean, like, before the merge, I'm talking about. But they did survive over Willard. Seemed to be okay positioned initially, but then eventually, because like initially it seemed like Greg was like willing to work with Kobe, but eventually just didn't. And obviously in that world, like Janu just kind of fucked. Ibrahim feels very yellow. I mean, he just feels very mid, right? I think he's even orange. Like if like Gina Cruz is in orange, like Brady Finta's in orange. I feel like Ibrahim's around there. Like Ibrahim was like meant to go home in that tribal where Angie did. Which I'm too fair. That's still him surviving like what 3 or 4 tribals. Yeah, I feel like Angie's probably a light green. I think she's like bottom of light green is what my gut says. Yeah, Angie. Okay, Angie or Bobby John. I think is a debate. I think Bobby John's just better. Like Bobby John, like as much as like Bobby John's like not even that much of a player. He was the best position on Oolong. Like Angie, yeah, she gets screwed out of the game. But he was never like, but she was never like actually like poised to make it too deep. And I guess you can give her credit for like where she started out and like people's perceptions of her and like how she turned that around. But like, still, no, I never streamed the Big Brother one. This is the first time I'm ever doing this. Like, I streamed part of my work on the AU one. And that was after the list was fully together. It was when I was about to record the video. I like double checked the list. When I was doing that process, I streamed part of that. And that's kind of what made me feel like, okay, we can do this, like the Survivor one on here. Because I had fun doing it. Cruise 4 days. Start Saturday. I come back Thursday morning. Wait, did I say Saturday? Sunday? It starts Sunday morning. Like, get back Thursday morning. But I'm just more consistent most seasons. Yeah. Yeah, in general, I think this is where I'm going to go with that. James or Ibrahim? I think there's an argument Ibrahim's a better player. Like, I think Ibrahim's just a very stable guy. Like, he's just like a very, like, he's just there. Like if you're with Ibrahim, like he'll be with you. Like it's like, yeah, it's like there's nothing really to say about Ibrahim. You're still at work. Well, that's shit. But yeah, like Ibrahim just like socially and everything. There's not much. Like he didn't really like I guess like he wasn't like the greatest socially. Like it really felt like he only had a bond with what Bobby John and like Ashley early on. Like James, I think is a more active player, probably also a messier player. James did lead some votes. Yeah, I think James. I feel pretty decent about this. Like of the Oolong. Oh, I guess where's Jeff go? I think Jeff's just here, right? I think he's also in like the orange, like kind of with the other like players that like left because they were sick or whatever. I guess like there's an argument Jeff should be higher. I don't know if I care enough. Is the thing. I think for now I'll put him in orange. Again, like maybe when I piece things together, maybe I'll find some reason to put him higher. But I think for now I'll put him in orange. He just fits with all these other ones. Yeah, it's like what do I do with these? I think is the question. Like Karen. Like Karen genuinely is a really bad player, but she has like good ideas at points. But like she's just so bad socially that like it probably won't matter most times. Like I think she's just an early boot most times she plays. I got very fortunate in the fact that Core just never went to tribal more than once. But like I think strategically she's not the worst in the world. It's just that she's so bad socially that she can't get anyone to do what she wants them to do. But yeah, I think she is gonna be below Ibrahim. I think she's gonna be yellow. I think she's like where like Zoe is. I think she's probably above Jan. I don't know. Is she? I think she has a better strategic mind than Jan. Jan, too fair. People like Jan at least. Would not be able to rank every challenge competitor. Just would not fucking bother. Yeah, Janu. What to do with Janu? Like Janu's another one that like has like at least a modicum of potential. Like early on, like it felt like Janu was doing okay. Like she was well liked. But it feels like there's like a point where like she kind of lost it. And obviously just wanted to quit by the end. Probably would have gone from Karor if they went to tribal again. Yeah, is she like at the like Clarence level? Who else is here? Lisa Kiefer. Yeah, I think she's like bottom orange. I think she's kind of in the like Lisa Kiefer, Clarence, like that sort of grouping. But yeah, I will give her I'll give her orange. Kobe is interesting. Because Kobe's one that like I think his game is pretty bad, but I think Kobe has like potential as a player. Clarence should be red. I could see the argument for it. I'll give Clarence like at least some like Clarence at least like I think there's some racial biases in play. Also like he didn't get voted out over Silas. At least there's that. He also like got Teeper to vote with him. At least there's that. I don't know. Obviously it's not that good, but like I don't know. I'll give him yellow or orange for now. Let's see. Yeah, where does Kobe go? I think Kobe's above Karen. Kobe's just very sloppy is kind of a thing. Clarence and Ibrahim probably have similar biases against them. Yeah. Ibrahim, I'm pretty sure Ibrahim survived way more tribals, right? And at least did have like some allies on his original tribe, at least. Or like Clarence, like kind of was like a dead man walking pretty much from the beginning, and obviously biases in play and everything. But I don't agree with that. Karen had gamer. Karen, I think, has actually some decent strategic thoughts at points. Like, she wanted to make the move against Tom and Ian. Just Katie wouldn't do it. Then, yeah, like her, like, picking Willard at the what do you call it? At the tri pick and everything. Like her attaching herself to Tom, I think is good. Like, I think Karen did some good things, but like ultimately, she's obviously just not that good. Picking Will is a purple tier move, is it though? But yeah, I think Karen's like a solid like bottom yellow. The more I'm thinking about it, I feel like Ibrahim might be orange. No, he just feels orange. Whatever that means. How would it feel if Ramona was on second chance too? I wouldn't be opposed to that. Yeah. He gets saved by a twist, but I guess he already survived a couple troubles before that. Yeah, okay, I'll keep him there. But yeah, where's Kobe? Like, is he just next? Like, Kobe's just one that I think there's potential there, but like he never really got to demonstrate it, and I don't know how much credit to really give him for that. I kind of feel like I feel like him and James are like on like around the same level, because James is the same thing. Like, James also like was able to like he was a very active player, um, like at least Kobe, like from what we saw, like at least seemed to have like some influence early on at least. Like James like seemed to be able to like have some influence in the original Oolong. Like obviously eventually like but the end of Kobe's game is really bad. James is better at least socially. Probably. Yeah, I think I think my gut feels this, but Ibrahim just, I don't know. Something about Ibrahim just feels weird to me. Like, it feels like Ibrahim should be like a tier lower. Even though I think like logic wise, he probably should be here. But just something feels weird about Ibrahim being this high. Fuck it, I'll just keep it. That's fine. Alright, tier wise, I think we'll go yellow for sure for Kobe and Ibrahim. Probably also for James. Okay, I need to do it that way. Yeah, I'll put James also yellow probably. Angie, I think, is light green. Bobby John, I'm not entirely sure. Actually, where did I put Sean again? I put Sean in light green. I forgot about that. I think like Kobe, like Sean was able to recover. Kobe never was able to recover. So like I think Sean's better. How Julie be as a Survivor host? Horrible, but like maybe it'd be funny. I think it'd be funny if like Julie hosted like a Survivor spinoff. Like, would be terrible if she actually hosted like an actual Survivor season, but like it would at least be funny to see how horrible of a Survivor host she would be for like a spinoff Survivor season. Except for BB7 retrospective. I mean, the question is when's that happening? But yeah. Eventually. Yeah, Celebrity Survivor hosted by Julie. Yeah, Sean, like I think Sean was able to recover, which Kobe was, and then also Sean got screwed over by Outcasts. So yeah. Okay, I think Tom is gonna be dark blue. Even though I have my complaints with Tom as a player, like I still think he's dark blue here. Ian, I think, is light blue, and I think a lot of that comes from the fact that like I just think he's like too kind-hearted for the game. Sure, still getting a review. The plan is for that to be the case. We'll see, but that is the plan. I took notes. Like I have notes for episodes 1 through 3. Phil was on Survivor 41. Why? Like why Survivor 41? Yeah, Traitors UK so far is definitely better than Traitors US. Okay, I think Ian's definitely light blue. Stephanie, I think, is like kind of on the edge, but I'll probably go light blue. I'm too for Jerry Manthe. Like Stephanie, is Jerry Manthe actually too high? I kind of feel like, is Kimmy better than Jerry Manthe? No, she isn't. No, I'm fine. Yeah, I think she's fine. Jen. I think Jen and Greg are probably dark green. Katie, I'll also do dark green, I think. I think positioning for Katie is really what's saving her. I don't think Jerry, like, the thing is, like, I don't think Jerry's that great of a player. Like, I think your Heroes vs. Villains game is, like, kind of overrated. Like, her other 2 games are just kind of, like, nothing great. Yeah, I think Bobby John's probably light green. I'm trying to see who I would compare him to. I guess, like, Matthew-ish. But, like, probably better, actually, than Matthew. But anyway, I feel okay about this. Katie would be light green, I think, if it wasn't for the fact that she was, like, the best positioned of her group. Even before, like, she became this, like, massive goat in the game. Like, the fact that she was, like, in the middle of her, like, core alliance, I think that's the thing saving her. Where, like, outside that, she's probably would be light green. But, like, she'd probably be, like, Kelly Goldsmith, Kim Powers level. But, yeah. Worst returning player? Yeah, who would it be? Caleb or... Where's Varner going to be? Probably... Yeah, Caleb, I think, will probably be in the orange. Russ Swan, maybe? Oh, Francesca. Yeah, it probably is Francesca, but... I mean, obviously, I'm happy about no Nisa. Okay, it's 1 a.m., so thank God. I'll do a short spoiler section. We'll talk about spoilers. Then we'll call it a night. But yeah, that's the ranking. We'll continue on with this next time. Probably at least do Guatemala next stream. Maybe we'll do 2. We'll see. Depends on what time I start. Bruce would be pretty low. Okay, let's close all these and then go here again. Change the stream title. Survivor 50 and Traitor. Actually, should I open up for Traitors? I will, but like, I actually don't want to know everything. What the fuck do I take out of here to make this fit? You know what? Fuck it. Whatever. I'll just put Survivor 50 Spoiler Talk, but also just I'll talk about this just traitor thing I was trying to refer to earlier, because I'm pretty sure most people in the chat know about it anyway. But yeah, again, potential ad. Yeah. So yeah, what is the 50 thing? I haven't seen the 50 thing. I actually generally don't know what that is. There was season I expect to be the hardest to rank player wise. I think Palau. Generally, I think Palau's one of them, but like, yeah, what's another one actually? There probably is like some sort of weird like. I can't think of it top of mind, but there probably is another season where like probably like Ghost Island's actually a weird one. Like I think there's like seasons where like the pre-mergers are pretty good and the post-mergers are pretty bad. So I think that makes it like very difficult to rank. Steph has a brand deal, shampoo brand that said That's a weird. Why would they like? Would they even know? I mean, I guess maybe they would know. I feel like that's just a weird thing. Yeah, I was thinking Gabon too. But the thing is, like, I actually feel like the Gabon is weird, but it's like I think I've thought about it enough to where like it isn't anymore. So like I have a decent idea at least of who's at the top of Gabon. But yeah, I don't feel good about Stephanie winning. I don't feel like that's. I think Aubrey won. I feel fairly confident about Aubrey winning, which can't wait to be wrong. But like I don't think Steph won. Is Charlie the fourth best player from Gabon? Potentially. I know the top three. Like top three are Maddie, Kenny, Marcus. Yeah. After that, the question is, could Charlie win? I guess he could, like obviously, but it's like, was he heading for a win? Which I don't think he was. Just look back at Jenna's first IG post after 50. There's no way she's the first boot. Yeah, I would be pretty surprised. I would be surprised at Jenna first boot for sure. Is Joe in 100% Final Tribal? I mean, there's like multiple spoilers saying he is, so I would say it's very likely. But I think there's gonna be some like I think Marcus is light green. Maddie might be dark green. Might be. Kenny also is like maybe dark green. Everyone else is yellow or below. Like I think Bob is like maybe Bob. Like no, actually no. Bob. I'll probably have Bob in like yellow or something. So yeah. These gotta find us. I mean, like it depends on which list you believe, but like Joe, Jonathan, Aubrey is the one that's showing up the most now, which sounds miserable. um, but yeah, Rizzo. I don't think Rizzo's being speculated at all anymore, right? Because of the like the thing that was saying Rizzo was a finalist turned out to be wrong because it said Rizzo was a finalist in 49 as well. So because that's wrong, I'm assuming this is like the ones that say he's a finalist of 50 are wrong. I would consider Sugar. I think Kenny had more win equity than Sugar, but like Sugar might be 4, I think. And I think there's like I think Kenny might be 3. I don't know. Kenny's just such a sloppy player, which is like the frustrating thing about Kenny. Like he's a very strategic player, but like his strategy is like, and like to be fair, he's also very emotional points. But I think the problem with Sugar is that she doesn't even try to win the game. Like she's not playing to win. She's just playing to like get the people that she wants to win the win. And also she has like so much like first boot potential. So I don't think Sugar's playing the game strategically in any way. I think she just like is like, oh, who do I like now? Okay, that person I'm gonna try to save. But again, that would be for a game ranking that she ran the posters. Like from a player ranking, I think that was just a complete fluke. 47's hard to rank. Yeah, I could see it. There's a lot of like ups and downs with that season. Like ultimately, I think I would have Rachel as the best player, even though like obviously I don't think she played the best game. Yeah, Edge of Extinction's very all over the place. But yeah, talking about the traitor thing, like the traitor thing I was referring to at the beginning of stream that like I was trying to talk around, even though we kind of mentioned that along the way anyway, is that the Candace interview thing. Which yeah, so like Candace in an interview like said that like she's gonna like curse someone out in the reunion, right? And like implied that she made it like in the finale. And like it very much implied that like Candace made the finale and gets betrayed. Which like I was coming in, and that's why I thought Candace was gonna be a faithful. Because like I was like, oh, that sounds like she's like she gets betrayed, like a traitor takes her out or whatever. Or like she like trusts like she gets the end, but then like it's a traitor win and she's like the recipient of it. But like based on like now knowing that she's a traitor, it's like, oh, I feel like that sounds like Rob R takes her out, right? Or something to that nature. Like I don't know if it's Rob R. Maybe it's like Lisa Rena takes her out, or like maybe it's like some other traitor. But it definitely sounds like she gets taken out by like a traitor. Either that, or she could just be completely like making shit up. Who the fuck knows? But yeah, if what she said was true at least, then that's kind of what I would be looking at. Expect a new era to be purple. I think D will end up being purple. Even though she's sloppy, I think she's still probably good enough to be purple. Um, that might be it though. I think. And even D is like debatable. Like I think she's either like bottom of purple or top of dark blue. Actually, yeah, I guess Kyle also would be in like the conversation. Emily's definitely getting purpled on Survivor. I could see it. Yeah, she's like barely in the preseason. Yeah, I think Rob winning as a solo trader is where I'm like not even like spoiler wise, just like in general is kind of where I was like leaning after the well actually too fair. Rob's solo win is probably like based around spoilery things, but Rob winning at all is just the general thought. Krista should be green. I don't think so. I think Krista's pretty bad. I don't know, maybe she should be green, but like I don't think Krista's good. Like I think Krista was like hated by most of her cast. Like I think Krista, like I think the only way she wins if she's at the end against Burton or Lil. I can't see another scenario where she wins. I don't think. No, I rather just not know about the Michael Natalie stuff. Sean above Dara, is Mitch in the bottom half of Survivor players? Probably not. But I think he's probably like just around the middle point. Where's Rachel end up? Which Rachel we're talking about? Rachel 47 or what? Well, you don't believe the Jennifer's boots. I believe the Jonathan Final Tribal spoilers. I don't know if I believe the Jenna first boot spoilers. Because like the Jonathan Joe Aubrey Final 3 thing is confirmed by Robot as what they've heard. They have not heard the Jenna spoiler. Yeah, like on the regular player. Like I mean like tier wise, she's probably like bottom of dark blue, I think. As a player. For having when it comes to thumbnails. Are we talking about the every player one? I think it'll be funny. It will take forever though. Like I actually like I forgot how long like so the AU one took forever. And I forgot how long that took. Like this is literally like what almost 4 times the amount of players as AU. It's double the amount of players as the big over double the amount of players as the Big Brother one. So that's gonna be funny, but it'll be funny to see it once it comes together. I'm still not even sure what I'm doing with the thumbnail for the room mill video. I might change it again, but we'll see. I don't remember who I have on it anymore. Who do I have again? I know Elizabeth. I forgot if I kept Amanda. I know Rachel's on it now. It's like I haven't really talked about Rachel that much up to the point that I'm at. I really talk about Andy more than Rachel. Talk about Mother. Oh, by the way, I have new timestamps now. Or at least I'm I'm debating between 2 different types of timestamps for the Rumo video. So there's the basic ones, which is like this. This is what I initially did. Which is just like month, like time, like base it around time, and then like New Era Massacre, and then the Phillips situation essentially. Which like this is pretty basic. the one I'm experimenting with now is like giving them all like still doing it like kind of time wise like based, but then giving them all like titles based on like quotes that of things that happened during that time period, which I think I'm probably going to end up doing this way. But yeah, this is late December is is Mother Thief debuts her Bob. Again, that's the chapter name. But yeah, I'll probably end up doing it this way just because I kind of like the idea of it like mirroring Survivor also. Because it's essentially like mirroring Survivor episode titles. Because all these are essentially quotes of something that happens within each like period. I think this is not an exact quote, but it's good enough. He served until the very end. Was this? I assume it's a Rob thing. Oh fuck me. The Bob that saved Survivor 50, obviously. Yeah, by the end, like again, fuck the Jonathan, Joe, Aubrey final three. It's just the entire scene. But yeah. I think that's probably that's his most iconic moment on the season, right? It's not 100%. Robot spoilers considering we all thought King Zevio's stuff was right. Robot could be wrong too. Yeah, for sure. I feel like it makes sense though. I think Aubrey winning makes a lot of sense. Joe being a finalist makes a lot of sense. The Jonathan one's like you could debate: is it Jonathan? Is it Coach? Is it like maybe someone else? But like I think it makes sense. Yeah, that was rough too. The like Rob clearly getting like somewhat emotional by the end of that. Where Rizzo get right now it's kind of speculated he might be like losing fire making twice, right? Which would be funny. Has it been a season where everyone for Final 3 returns? I think so, right? Panama at least. Is there another one? Cagayan. Yeah, Borneo. Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about returning player seasons. But yeah, there's a few. An old school dominate season, but 3 new era in the Final Four makes sense. Yeah, that's kind of a weird thing, right? Is that supposedly old era is happy from like SU's, like what they're talking about? But like if old era is happy, like why are they happy that like yeah 3 of the Final Four are new era and the winners like Aubrey who's like barely even old era? Oh yeah, I guess Co wrong too. Yeah. It would be fine. Like it would be fine versus just like massive jury threat on 50, like gets screwed over. Citizen Sleeper, I generally don't know at this point, to be honest. I want to, but I feel like I need to finish this rumor video first. When it will be finished, who the fuck knows? But yeah, I think I just need to get this video done. What tier's Susie at? Probably light green, if not maybe even yellow. Who had immunity at the Whitney boot? I believe Sophie, right? Because it was at Tribal, right? And like Sophie won the quiz competition they did at Tribal. How was the 49 finale controversial? I don't think it was. Some more chopped in my opinion. Leroy and Nisa. As in like, wait, what are we like entertainment wise? I think Anissa has more potential to bring entertainment. If we're talking about competitive, like competition wise, I think Leroy's still better than Anissa. But actually, I just realized I need to get Game Pass again to play Citizen Sleeper 2. I kind of forgot about that actually. I don't even have Game Pass right now. My subscription like ran out like a week ago. Which I plan to. Like I'm willing to at least get premium. It's on premium. It's like whenever I play, like whenever I get back to playing games again, I'll get Game Pass again. But yeah, as of right now, I don't have any. I don't have Game Pass anymore. Imagine Sage brought up Sophie. I mean, they would just like cut it out, right? I play rankings in the hands of the fans. Is it though? I guess it is in the way that like in the hands of the fans actually is in the hands of the fans. As in like, ow, you'll maybe have like some influence, but not much of anything. Actually, that was a big segment I edited today. Yeah, it's like or not today, but like over the last 2 days. I did edit the cast or theme reveal. So that led to me bashing on Jeff about how shitty In the Hands of the Fans is. So there's like a billion fucking clips here. Including clips of my own fucking video. This is still I don't know if I want to show it because again, it's a spoiler for the video. This is like probably still the funniest thing I think I do in the video. It's like the dumbest fucking thing, but it always makes me laugh at least. Which, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe you can guess what it is from the image. Glasses song is in the video. It is. Because Glasses song came out during the rumor mill, so thank God. It gave me the opportunity. Played like 20 hours of Monsters. What is Monster Sanctuary? I don't even know what that is. But pretty much like this is essentially also turned into like a history of just this period of time in the Survivor community. I mean, the clip. This is Danny McRae's interview with like a post game interview with the Survivor specialist. Is what this is a clip from. I do mention Michaela and Sydney. Where is it? February 11th, right? Oh, fuck me, dude. That's so loud. It's not as loud for you, I don't think, but like, so. Oh, of course, it fucking froze. Thank God. Oh, you play Thank Goodness You're Here? I've heard good things about it. Did it ever come out physically? Because that's the type of game that I would ideally like to own physically, but yeah, I haven't played it, obviously. I thought about it, though. Is it just gonna... Okay, I think it just froze. But, yeah, I do talk about Sydney and Michaela when they, when I talk about the challenge. I just talk it all at once. Is it really that short? Where is it? Yeah, here. Like really, most of the section's obviously about D, but then at the end, I talk about Michaela and Sydney. And this is all about. Oh yeah, this is Dan is wrong again. Yeah, I have Dan is wrong again in the video now. So thank God for that. Will I use the look at this immigrant girl clip for tea? No. What is that from? I have enough D clips at this point. I don't have it set up, right? Are you? What do you hear right now, actually? Because like the audio is going through my actual computer. I don't know. Can you hear anything? I just said during our elimination. I have to redo all the audio shit to play it. Yeah, you hear nothing? Yeah, okay. Let's see if I can get it to work. No, not that one. Let's see. I need it through. Does that work? I don't remember anymore. Wait, okay. Let's turn this down a bit.
while Jeff clearly was impressed
Can
with
you-
the after co-hosting,
you can't
the
hear
Fire
this now, right?
podcast,
Very hard.
Okay. So you should be able to hear it now. 120 in poker. That's cool. Yeah, generally I'm probably about to end stream soon. Okay, like cancel. Where's it at? Fucking froze again. Thank God. Would I like to see Joe England more than John? No. Cool. Well, that worked out great. Is it gonna unfreeze? Wait. Please? Oh, it actually did. Alright, pre-50 Aubrey's purple. Is this it?
With that, we then move on to the next day, the 11th, with some out of Survivor news happening. And that being that D in the winner Survivor 45, or that CBS seems to particularly like, being on Survivor isn't just about Survivor, it's exactly what it takes to apply this state one. And to be announced for the Challenge 41.
Fuck the challenge.
100% challenge. In a spot where it's very likely that you'd be allowed to do this if you were to be on Survivor 50. Especially considering how much production very much talks about how they do not like it when players go on other shows. I'm working on it. So at this point, I pretty much wrote off D as a potential person for 50. That was the only person in this camp with Red having similar read on the situation as well. As again, why would she be going on the challenge right before filming 50? It makes no sense. Why CBS would allow her to do this? Which I still don't understand. I feel like Cass has been like 100 million times. In a spot where, while Jeff clearly wasn't impressed with the after hosting the Fire podcast,
Very hard to say goodbye to you, D. You've been phenomenal to work with.
I know it seems that things just kind of fine with the while she was on the show, where I always remember this moment of him being very surprised by Rick Devins calling her the best winner of the new era.
I think that she is the best game of the new era.
Well, really just opinion of D did go up over time, though. It still
Yeah,
feels like
you hear that?
Rachel
Well, that's
more
fine.
winners to end up on the cast of 50 than D. Alongside D, we do end up also getting two other Survivor alum on the challenge, that being Sydney Siegel
They hate because they hate me.
and Caleb Bradshaw, both of which I pretty much as well for being on 50 again. Surely no one for the challenge can be on 50, but at least them seemingly right. But to be fair, it's not like either of them would be top priorities anyway, where while I could have seen Michaela at least being someone contacted, it's tough to see either of them also making the final cast.
Yeah, that's the entire segment with the challenge. Every person who travels, what? What's that even mean? But yeah, this video will be out eventually. It'll eventually be done. Again, it might be 2 months from now. But still. Yeah, Giant Bananas in the video, thank God. Random, but during Traitors, when Natalie made that alliance with the other boat, they said it was Survivor coded, but to be honest, it felt very, yeah, kind of actually, yeah. Felt like the type of things you would do. Like she did it with, what, Trey and Lexi and that other team, whatever the other team was, James and James, right? Give Natalie a big buzz so you finish the trifecta. I mean, I doubt it. Get TJ in the video. What TJ clip would I use? Overrate Chase's game. He would have made the top 3 without the double quit. Would he not have? I don't know. Who is they? I thought about something, but I feel like that's problematic. Honestly, she was more Amazing Race coded. Yeah. Actually, that's something about the trailer I haven't talked about yet. I am actually very disappointed how little we're even getting of like the gamers' relationships. Or I find that also very strange. The fact that like we just like never got to see anything of like Rob and Ian. Never got to see like Tiffany and Ian's relationship until Ian was gone. Never got to see like Jam Jam and Natalie's relationship. So yeah, it's just a bit underwhelming. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's not looking great for him. I mean, the thing is, like, we even got the Natalie, or not Natalie, with Tiffany Rob confessional, right? Like Rob talking about how he wants to work with Tiffany, which I guess was just all lead up to like the conga line scene, but like, I don't know, at this point it didn't lead to more. Tomorrow I don't have to be up until like, technically until like 12-ish, technically. But yeah, tomorrow I don't have much going on. I have to be up probably like 8-ish on Sunday. But yeah, tomorrow I'll have to be up super early. Or like early at all. Dimity being a traitor angel for a racist faithful. Yeah. It's not great. They think Joe can win 50 because 47 just aired? What am I? Yeah, Sunday morning I'm probably cooked. We'll see. And that's why I'm streaming tonight instead of tomorrow. That was at least the initial rationale. Was streaming tonight so that I don't like get like no sleep before going on the cruise and everything. But like turns out I don't have to be up at like I thought I had to be like super early. Turns out like I think I'm probably going around like 9, 10-ish. So it's like yeah, I don't have to be up like that early, but whatever. It is what it is now. Oh, I did notice. Yeah, I did notice that she said 47 instead of 48. Which, again, how dare you correct Mother Vive? She knows what she's talking about. Or Tiffany aligned with Michael, then throw away another game for morals. I mean, yeah, I guess. Oh my god, is this character development? Is this her? Yeah, this is her. This is like the what's it? The follow up on the cookout is again now she's gonna not care about morals and play with Michael Rappaport. Yeah. How dare Camilla write down Mother Vive's name? Oh, which Sasuke book did you get? Was there a new one, or it was the older? Like I know there's one of the one that like got a lot of the results and everything from, right? But yeah, was there a newer one? I didn't even know about a newer one. The Genevieve being first boot rumors. I mean, I don't think there's any ever any real substance to that. The Asian and Rome still have beef, I believe so. Done with Kara Moen rewatch. That sounds rough. Oh, yeah, the old one. Okay, yeah. But yeah, I think I've thought about buying those. That we could have. I thought about buying the Sasuke 30 DVD. Is something that always like pops up on my eBay thing, but it's like I'm not spending like 80 something dollars for a DVD of Sasuke 30 stuff. Like if it was like 40, like $40, I would like consider it. Like obviously less would be ideal, but like like $80, like to 100, like even some of them are like 115. It's like I'm not paying that fucking much for this. Mike White first boot makes sense. Yeah, that's probably where I'm leaning right now. Mike White or Angelina. I think it's one of the two. As like I said for Michelle Pre-40, yeah. I like Michelle. I always like Michelle. I was interested to see like what she would bring on the return and everything. Support Mother Milla. Thank God. Yeah, Savannah's second boot makes a lot of sense too. Yeah, it's like at some point I would like to get all these like Sasuke memorabilia sort of things, but it's a lot of money though. The same thing why I don't own all the Survivor seasons because like, do I really need to spend like $50 for like each season of Survivor that I like already have access to watching like otherwise? But like in an ideal world, eventually I would like to get it. Having Michelle's in 4-2, I'm not like, oh, it's fine. Yeah, they stopped 43. But like all of them are like really expensive though. Especially because like I believe they were all made by like they were made by order or whatever, right? Like they only made them when they ordered them, so like there's not that many out there, I don't believe. Was this just found out Rennie from BB10 was an Angela hater? Is that a thing? Oh my god, there's mother on mother violence. What was this one? What is this? Actually, yeah, I do remember this. That's a quote. Time of my cruise. I think 11, if I remember right. Who do you think will be on covers? I mean, like 49 would probably just be final 6, but swap out like Christina. Probably. Actually, I don't know. They like Christina. It might just be the final 6, actually. Yeah, probably it's just the final 6. 48. It's probably the final 6, but then probably take out Mitch and put in Say or something. Yeah, probably. And then 47. It might just be final 6 for 47. Yeah, I think they just do final 6. Oh yeah, David's an option too. Yeah, I would say just because like we know that Say was in the running for 50. Like Say because like typically they like to put people that like are gonna return usually. But yeah, David's an option though. Yeah, I thought about Rome, but I don't know where Rome stands now. I love it. Like I saw someone post on the Reddit or whatever, like all the people that were cut from Survivor 50. And like there's still people in the comments being like, "Oh, Rome just made it up. Like Rome wasn't actually called." It's like you realize the calls for 50 went out before the Rome situation happened, right? Like calls for 50 went out before 47 even aired. They're like people are like so fucking dumb that like, oh my god, like Rome, why would they call Rome? Rome spoiled Survivor 47. Like they called people before. Let's see a clip of Vince saying he'd fuck Cody. Yeah. Didn't I use it in my video? The like him like glazing Cody and everything. Wikipedia praises Rizzo's personality. What? Is that a thing? I disagree with Kyle 47 being the biggest new era. I don't think he's the biggest new era dud. I do think he is kind of a dud though. Yeah. I know Satoshi Knight has said that Amanda dropped out because of fans, but I don't know how real that is. But yeah, I feel like, again, honestly, I don't believe that part of it. Like Bananas is racist. I think he has racial biases for sure. I don't know if he's like an outright racist, but like he definitely has biases. Trace 6 gets Vince and Q as trade. Dude, that would be insane, actually. Q needs to be on the Traitors. Like, we need to see that soon. But it's an attention seeker. I mean, yeah. Imagine Amanda just got sick. I mean, it's possible, and we'll probably know the real story in like what, less than a month. Like I assume when the preseason starts, we're gonna start like the official start, or when they get the official cast photos and bios and stuff. We'll start to get those interviews. Chief for House of Villains. That's also very possible. Traitors season 5. Probably not. Like, so I believe Rob got called for Traitors season 4 at the end of March. So like he just got cut from 50, right? It was like 2 days after he got cut from 50. So probably not for a bit still. Probably still like 2.5 months. Is UK 4 the best UK season? I don't know if it's the best, but it is good. It's very good so far. Like I think UK 1 is still the best season. Like I think UK 1's probably overrated by the general community, but like I still think it's the best season. Do you think Amanda would pre-merge boot? Very possible. Especially seeing how like unconnected she is on this cast. Kieran ruin UK 1. I mean, but that's like the very end of the season. UK 2 is good, but yeah, like I think people do overrate it. Like it's nothing like that. Like I think the end game is very good, but like outside that, it's like it's nothing that special. Then yeah, USA 3 is great for most part. Can 2's very good. It's good. It's above average. Actually, no. Actually, 2 fair. Yeah, you have the Michael John of it all, and yeah, okay, yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, I think it's like I don't know who she's like. She has like Suri, she has Ozzy as like pregame connections. Um, yeah, it's like I think Amanda's like it's probably high variance for her. Whoever rank traders on gameplay. I will. I probably will eventually do a ranking of the traders based on gameplay. Yeah. And then I'll probably do like some sort of like top 10 faithful sort of video at some point. I think those are two that I would be looking to do at some point. Probably eventually we'll do a traders draft. Is Ireland the best strategic cast? It's probably up there. Definitely has some of the best faithfuls. Trader season ranking. The plan was to make it after this season of US. Which I might still do. We'll see. I literally prepped it already. I literally have the like I think I made the thumbnail and I made the like preliminary list and everything. Like I think it's on here, right? Yeah. There's a folder for it. So well, yeah, that's what I was talking. Yeah, we'll do a draft predicting people for season 5. Probably wait a little bit longer still though. Yeah, I did watch the podcast. I thought it was fine. I did find it interesting that like it's funny because like Boston Rob's like the beta in the podcast, which like you very rarely see. Where like it's really like Bob the drag queen is the main like host of it. But yeah, I thought it was fun. To go have 18 traders after. I don't know if it's that many. I think if I were to do rankings like that, I would obviously like contain it to US. Probably, I wouldn't. I probably wouldn't do like a big like international trade because like I would if I had watched all the traders. Like I'd be willing to do something to that nature. But I think when it comes to like top 10 faithfuls, like that sort of stuff, I probably will keep it just the US version. From the Riley's podcast, what a question. Yeah, I did see that with Tyson, which is interesting. Haven't thought about that. I mean, like, I'm assuming production would be like would shut it down and say no, you're not allowed to do that. But like, yeah, I haven't even thought about like the concept that you could do that. Oh, I forgot about actually the civilian season. I'm making English language. Have I watched all the English language? I don't even know if I have. Have I? Probably. But also, I think it would probably just actually do better if it was a US ranking anyway. And also, it's just easier to do. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, in the well, okay, I guess we'll mention that. So yeah, the article that came out today. There was an article from like a production insider or whatever talking about like that the producers were disappointed with like how the trader selection played out and everything. Yeah, in it also, it very blatantly spoils that a gamer gets recruited at some point. Um, which I don't know, like Jam Jam maybe, like Tiffany maybe. Who knows? Could be now. I mean, generally take any of them. I don't know. One of the, like, yeah, there's 3 left. But like, I could see it being Tiffany in a spot where like Tiffany has all this like heat on her from Colton, and then they recruit her as like a kind of what do you call it? Like trying to like get her out afterwards. But we'll see. Like JJ and Tiff are both stuff. Yeah, yeah. Nat's just there right now. Which, I mean, yeah, Candace. Wait, was it Candace and Tiffany that we saw together? I think it was, right? Was Tiffany with Candace in this last episode? So maybe. Most likely to win what Traitors? US? I think Rob R. I like the UK twist of talking to Traitors. I think it's pretty inoffensive. I did like the I don't even remember who the guy is. Who's the guy that did it at the end? But either way, the his strat of like trying to make a deal with the Traitors for them to recruit him. I think that was a pretty cool like play. Whereas a meh edit, I don't know. I think he's getting as good of an It's like he is bland. It's like I think he's getting as good of an edit as he can. Alan Cumming's still good. I don't think he's done anything like particularly special this time around, but like he's still a good host. Well, I mean, Aubrey at least knows that about the Mariah situation. I assume Aubrey at least watched Survivor in the lead up to like when she knew she was in the casting process. Matthew, is that who it is? Yeah, I don't remember who he is. Yeah, I think Kareen and Alan are my top two Traitors hosts. Even this episode, like literally this episode, when Fiona got voted out of Traitors UK, like she gets voted out, and then and then, oh my god, why am I like her name? What is her name? Camilla? Is that her name? Host of UK. Yeah, like she literally goes, "Oh, can we just talk about how great of a woman?" Oh, Claudia, that's what it is. Yeah, can we just talk about how great of a woman Fiona is? Like, fuck you, fuck off. Yeah, fuck Claudia. Yeah. With that, I think we should probably end. I didn't even want to stream this late. I knew it was like Sarfa C and ended with a or but yeah. Yeah, I think I'll end here. I do want to get some work done in the remote video. Especially because I'm not gonna be able to work on it for a few days. Like when I'm on the cruise, like I'm gonna work on the interpenultimate juror ranking. It's gonna be tough to work on the remote video because it requires a lot of like being online to look at all the do more research, get clips and stuff. So it's like I can't really work on it without internet. So I do want to get some more work on it done before my trip. So and also just in general, I was like, I'm surprised this went 2.5 hours. I was literally just doing this just to talk about the Traitors, but okay. So I mean, like, the thing is, like, I'm gonna take a like, I'm only gonna work on stuff like the plan at least for the cruise. Like, I'm only gonna work on stuff like at night because obviously, like, my sleep schedule's fucked, and I'm like, there's not gonna be anything going on like from like I don't know, like 1 a.m. to 4 a.m. So it's like I'm gonna have a few hours where like I'm probably not gonna be able to sleep. So it's like I might as well just work on shit. So that's the plan. Like I'm not gonna work on shit like the entire day. Like I'm not gonna be like midday working on shit. But like again, at the end of the day when like nothing's happening, then yeah, I might as well just work on shit. But yeah. So yeah, I mean, I guess next time stream will be on Thursday. It'll be after cruise, so 6 days from now, after Traitors episodes 4 and 5. So I don't know what else I'm gonna be able to watch. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to watch Beast Games or Traitors UK by then. We'll see. I'm not even sure when exactly I'm gonna be free on Thursday. Fully. But I will definitely watch Traitors US though. So we'll at least talk about that. Next draft, probably not until the following stream after that. We probably won't do a draft next stream, but the one after that we probably will. Especially now that there's not gonna be anything because there's not gonna be anything new to talk about anyway for a stream after that. Fix my sleep schedule for good. That's definitely not happening. Yeah, next stream's Thursday. Thursday the I guess like what date is that? The 15th, I think. Yeah, it's the 15th. So yeah. Anyway, that's it. So yeah, see you guys next time.